Scouting helps to build character and promotes respect. This was the message being echoed by those who spoke at the opening of the 14th Caribbean Cuboree, which is being held in Guyana with much pomp and ceremony.
What is wonderful about Scout as a movement is that it builds on a solid base of self-reliance, concern for others, and respect for nature. And I believe that Scouting has thrived around the world and in Guyana for 107 years, over 107 years, because of its lessons speaks to us in a practical and humane way.
That was Camp Chief Zaida Joaquin, addressing over 700 Cub Scouts gathered at Durban Park. She acknowledged that Scouting is an ideal platform to create great leaders. Her sentiments were further echoed by President David Granger, who went back into the history of the Scouting movement.
Guyana, you know, was the first country in the Caribbean and the second country on the continent of South America to introduce Scouting. Scouting started here 107 years ago in 1909, and Cub Scouts were introduced 90 years ago in 1926.
The Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces believes that the hosting of the Cuboree in Guyana has further glorified the country's Golden Jubilee.
And it's a special year for you, and your presence here graces our Golden Jubilee year.
The Cuboree is an event held every 2 years for young Scouts, particularly between the ages of 8 to 11. It usually goes on for 6 days and 5 nights, during the break from school between July and August. This year, Scouts from 14 Caribbean countries are here.
There they go. Oh, yeah.